What's up, witches? 'Tis I, Luna, with another release day unboxing. Very exciting stuff. And I want to say thank you to all of my viewers who have not once taken me to task for calling videos unboxings when they really were just, let me show you this deck that has been unboxed for decades. But today's is a true unboxing. I rushed home from the store when I got the delivery notice for this. So exciting. This is the Talisman Oracle. Let's get her ripped open here. My little golden sizzles. This is a US Games deck. And I got very happy when I saw the style of box. It's one of these very cool, lid lifty without the flap. I really like it. Okay, deck and guidebook set. Just some really pretty design on the side. Talisman Oracle by Nora Paskaleva. Talismans are potent tools that strengthen the power of intention by guiding our thoughts and amplifying our energy. Talisman Oracle can be used in two ways: as an oracle deck with empowering messages, and as a hands-on kit to craft your own talisman for manifesting desired outcomes in your life. Zang. You, the reader, are the true magic that makes the Talisman Oracle work. Yes. This enchanting set includes 44 black gilded-edged cards adorned with magical sigils and sacred geometry, a packet of 44 sheets of vellum tracing paper, and an illustrated 112-page guidebook. That's really exciting. I should also tell you that this is not sponsored. I purchased this deck on Amazon. I purchased it on Monday, I think, and it was $8 cheaper than the list price. It was on a deep discount. Now I'm looking here, and once again I see, and this is the price I pay for ordering things from Amazon. Do you see these corners of the box that are munched? And it wasn't even in a padded mailer. It was in one of the stiffer cardboard ones, and still crunch. All right. Here we go. Ooh, looky. Looky, looky. I'm not sure which way this is supposed to go. I had to take a moment to close my curtain because even though it is the grayest, dark gray, soaking rainy day, there's still too much light in the window for you to see what's going on inside. So let's do this again. Here's the inside lid of the box. I like the design elements around the edges. Got really, geometric, but then you've got really kind of sinuous and lyrical things going on. Can't really tell. I don't think there are creatures or anything embedded in there, but let's see. So, ooh, here is the little envelope that has 44 sheets of tracing paper. They're not, oh my God. Check it, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, they're vellum. They're not real vellum, which is calfskin, but it's, a stiffer tracing paper. This is awesome. See, when somebody is suggesting that a deck be used a certain way and then includes what you need to use it that way, that's thrilling. Here's the book. 122 pages, as they say. This deck is dedicated to you, the reader. There is no one like you. You are the most important part of this deck, and you are the true magic that makes it work. Be the one to direct your destiny. I like that. That's a worthy dedication page. Acknowledgements. We have introduction, how to use this deck, charging your talisman cards, the threefold law, sigils and sacred geometry. What is the threefold law? That what magic you create returns to you threefold. Not 3 times, times 3. Okay. So it doesn't mean 3 separate times, it means 3 times bigger, right? Sigils and sacred geometry, visualization and meditation, affirmations, talisman cards and religion, toxic positivity versus genuine positivity, using the cards with tarot readings, spreads, the cards, about the creator, symbols, and astrological symbols. Let's read about the creator just quickly. Nora Paskaleva is originally from Bulgaria. She moved to the U.S. to pursue higher education. She received her bachelor's degree at City College of New York in graphic design and her master's degree at Toro Graduate School of Technology in web design and multimedia. She currently works as an art director in Connecticut and is a mother of two. She loves to do digital art and crafts in her free time. In addition to hiking and spending time in nature. Okay, the Instagram is at talisman_thoughts. Website is talismanthoughts.com without an underscore. All right. Let's read the introduction. Talisman Oracle is based on the principle that the power of intention is strong enough to bring us good luck. Everyone encounters rough moments in their lives, and we seek comfort to protect ourselves from the unknown or things we cannot control. Talismans are powerful tools that strengthen the power of our beliefs, which manifests into a desired outcome. They serve to guide our thoughts, empower us to take actions toward our goals, and form healthy new habits. Talismans amplify our own energy and establish an aura of positivity. An optimistic outlook on life doesn't mean that we will never experience pain or that no harm will ever come in our lives. Rather, it is about feeling confident that we will be fine no matter how things turn out. Eventually. This type of attitude makes it easier to adjust our sails no matter which way the wind blows. Talisman Oracle cards are here to help you invite that energy around you and the people you love. May this deck bring you hope, peace of mind, and positive energy. Each card has been enchanted with a powerful incantation, a blessing to protect you and help you realize your dreams. Now there's how to use the deck, how to charge the deck. The threefold law, as you become, Rudolf Steiner, as you become more confident and comfortable using the cards, remember the threefold law. Whatever energy you put out into the world, positive or negative, it will be returned 3 times. See, not 3 times, times 3. This principle could simply be seen as choosing to be kind to yourself, to all of nature's creatures, and to the universe. And here's a quote: for every 1 step that you take in the pursuit of higher knowledge, take 3 steps in the perfection of your own character. We have sigils and sacred geometry, visualization and meditation, affirmations, talisman cards, and religion. Yeah, here's the section I want to read. It's just a paragraph. I like that there's, just little things that are certainly important to be acknowledged, but they're very brief. You can use talisman cards regardless of what religion you practice. Think of them as a way of opening the conversation with your god or gods, similar to a prayer. I mean, think about medals, saints' medals, holy cards. Those are talismans. You can also see them as a tool assisting you when seeking a blessing, protection, or love. If you are more spiritual than religious, you can use them as a way to connect to the universe, your subconscious mind, and the ultimate inner truth. Now, let's look at the toxic positivity versus genuine positivity. Sometimes people try to force positivity in order to manifest abundance, but it's not that easy. Forced positivity can be incredibly toxic and harmful. The very power of a positive mindset is embedded in the process of self-evaluation, growth, and shadow work. Knowing yourself, shedding fears and old crippling beliefs, and establishing new boundaries is not always a pleasant process, but is one that builds our internal compass. Genuine positivity is rooted in self-trust, knowing our authentic self, and developing self-worth. Toxic positivity, on the other hand, is about avoidance and bulldozing negative emotions. Yes, it's crucial to be mindful of the difference. Spreads, we have 3 cards and varying topics for each of the 3. There's the talisman spread. Subconscious feelings, possibilities, or obstacles. I like that. Possibilities or obstacles. Best course of action, outside forces, your surrounding and family, driving force, and future outcome. Nice. And then here's the cards. So for each card, we have the name of it and the sigil, and it says inner reading, and then talisman power, and then there's an affirmation. Right. Let's get to the cards then. Oh, and look in the back here. There is a little guide of symbols. Astrological symbols, elemental symbols. Here we have origin, the eye of God, the universe, flow of life and energy. So just, horizontal, vertical lines, crosses, boxes, triangles, and what the symbology is behind those. Excellent. Alrighty. There's a ribbon pull. Another little design in the bottom of the box. Set you aside. And get the little scissors again. Now let me do this without killing the cards. All right. I like my little embroidery scissors. Okay, look at, black gilding on the sides is the fucking best. And US Games knows how to gild in a way that doesn't require super fat cardstock. The cardstock feels very shuffleable. There's a little sharpness to the edge. I can feel this edge here kind of bends back a little bit. Don't know if they're all that way. Yeah, they all are. There's like a little lip. I'm sure you won't be able to see this, but does that stop me from trying? Hell no. Yeah, I don't know how I'd be able. There you go. Looky there. Can you see it? Okay. Don't know if it'll cause a problem or not, but card backs are quite beautiful. It's the same design that's in the inside of the box. Intricate, really nice looking. So she does, per ardua ad astra. Per ardua, from something to the stars. Please tell me you have that. Per ardua ad astra. Ad astra means to the stars. Per ardua from, you think arduous, from trial to into the heavens. I don't know. You can Google that. I will Google it, and possibly you will see it in a subtitle. All right. Balanced emotions is the first one. And we can see the sigil down here, and it's very light. Now, I'm assuming that the vellum, because we have these sigils nice and big in the book. Come on now. All right. So the sigils are nice and big, never mind, inside the book, so that you could lay that vellum down and trace. Okay, I want to look back here again in how to use. Though all the design elements on the cards were created to strengthen the meaning of the card, the sigils extracted and highlighted in this guidebook are the main symbol that contains the potent energy of each card. For your convenience, the enlarged version of the sigils are shown here alongside the card in its description. If you want to create a talisman, start by picking a card of personal interest. You can use the vellum paper included with your deck to outline the sigil graphic provided. Your drawing doesn't have to be perfect. The more abstract and unique the look, the more interesting and powerful your talisman design will be. You can add your own embellishments, color, and symbols for good luck once the drawing's done. Fold the paper an odd number of times, insert it in a locket, or simply carry it in your purse or pocket. I like that. Fold it an odd number of times. Do you know why that is? Because the odd numbers represent the active principle. They're like in the middle. They want to resolve somewhere. Even numbers land. They're the form. So the odd numbers are the force. Okay, so here we go. Balanced emotions. We have like this jellyfish. The art is stunning. Banish a curse. That's a good thing. Blessed day. They are in alphabetical order, which I appreciate. Look at the butterfly. Actually, blessed day, but it's a moth, and we have the sun and the moon. Cast away negativity. Here's a snake. Change with a chameleon. That's great. Concealment with a mask. So the images are simple in that there's only one really main element, but there's a lot of detail in each of these elements, and a lot of little things that you might draw on as you look at them for a reading. I think the camera's having a heenie because they're so shiny. All right, there. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm so wobbly. Anyway, beautifully detailed images, but simple in the fact that there's one thing to really key on. Here's confidence, and we have a bee with pollen on her legs. Courage, with a lion. Lots of floral elements. Creativity, with a spider. That's cool. Cut ties, with a blade. Simple, sweet, but exquisitely richly drawn. Defense, there's a scorpion. Wow. Destiny. Look at this one. This is the first kind of really multifaceted sort of image. So we have armor here, and we have a key. I see the sigil there, I'm assuming. And then we've got a bird cage, like on a stand. So instead of armor at the chest, it's a bird cage. Very interesting. Very interesting image. I could spend some time just sitting and thinking about that image. Here's divine guidance with a frog. I'm curious. I'm going to look because there are several little sigil-y looking things here, and I want to find out which one is. Okay, so it's the thing that's on the frog, not these that are the sigil. Elixir of life. Wow. Look at it. Looks like the whatever this pitcher or bottle is made. Ooh, it's just glowing on screen. And that's what it looks like. There's light coming from within the bottle. I like that. Equilibrium. The big splash of water. Can I have that as a chalice, please? This gorgeous nautilus sitting on a stem. Eternal charisma. Butterfly and roses. Financial security. Yeah, baby. A lot of little crescent moons here. I mean, there are definitely some just looks like purely graphic design elements. But once again, I'm curious as to where the actual sigil is going to be the thing in the middle here. I can tell. I'm not going to try to get it to focus. I'm sure there are other flip-throughs that have great HD cameras that you can really see what the images look like. This is Finding Love. Look at the seahorses. That's very sweet. Good fortune with a cicada. I think that's a cicada. Good luck. Okay. Interesting. What's the difference between good fortune and good luck? Let's find out. In a reading, in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle, oh, that's what that is. The scarab beetle was a symbol of good fortune, rebirth, and protection from jealousy. This card indicates prosperity and long-term success. It could also mean a miracle or a blessing. This, however, is not a passive fortune. Now is the time to formulate new ideas about the path you want to follow, decide what you're interested in, and take action because luck is on your side. Okay, so good fortune, good luck. Good luck says luck is with you and with everything you touch. This is a very positive card, indicates growth and increased potential. The currents are in your favor. Up to you to channel this good fortune. So they refer to each other. The good fortune meaning talks about luck. The good luck meaning talks about fortune. I attract good luck. I attract good fortune. I am very curious as to why they are both here. I don't understand that. We could look at fortune as just sort of the way the tides are going, and luck maybe as a more short-lasting, one-off kind of thing. I don't know. But I want to know. Okay, so here's good luck, and there's the sigil, and we have a ladybug. Scarab beetle and a ladybug. So the scarab does talk about like rebirthy stuff, but curious. grounding with an anchor. That makes sense. Growth of energy with eggs. Happiness. Sun, sunflower, sun. Flower, flower, flower. Healing energy. Tree and roots, and I just really love the geometry here. You know, it reminds me a little of the Sephiroth with the Tree of Life, but that's not what's depicted here. It's just some graphic design. Intuition. That is a something beetle. Rhinoceros beetle with a big eye. I like that. There are lots of bugs for sure. There's a stag. Is it staghorn beetle or something like that? Karmic justice. Look at the, what did they call that? A knot of fortune or something? Chinese. Not eternal knot, something like that. Knowledge with a book and a lamp. The symbols make sense. The only thing that hasn't made sense so far is good fortune and good luck. Leadership. Learn the truth. Let go with a crab. That's very interesting because Cancer, the sign ruled by the crab, represented by the crab, is very tenacious. They hold on to things. So it's great that they have that let go. Kind of a vibe of, you know, letting go emotionally. Luna. Oh, how nice of them to make a card just for me. A big moon and flowers and feathers and phases. Magical power with a dragonfly. It's beautiful. Mindfulness with a praying mantis in full thing. Navigation. Is that a lionfish? Wow. Overcome fear. Indeed. Passion. With a stag. Yeah. Another one of my totems. Protection. I like that. The idea of a door knocker, a door lock that you have to be given permission to enter. Rebirth. Is that a death's head moth? And a skull. Resilience with a little fox. Safe travel. Success. Union with the rhinos. That's very interesting. Kind of riffing on the yin-yang up there a little bit. Willpower. Taurus. Stubborn like bull. And wisdom. With that little cephalopod there. Let's get set to do a little blessing here. And I'm noticing, do you see what's happening here? They're splitting at that particular point. Now these have not been shuffled, but they don't really sit together. But you know, it doesn't matter because they are going to be shuffled. And I don't need them to, you know, stay together perfectly. But boy, US games, when you gild, if you squeeze them together, it looks like there are no individual cards, like it's one solid thing. Awesome. All right. Let's get the cedar lit. See, cedar is harder to put out with clapping than sage. All right. By air and fire, may you be purified and charged. May you bring inspiration and vision. And by, I'm looking to get them kind of spread apart from each other. Sometimes gilding will make the cards sort of stick together at the edges and you kind of crack the deck to get them apart. This one did not. By water and earth, may you be blessed and made whole. And by the sound of the bell, duck and cover. I will try not to hit it too hard. May the spirit awaken within you. Guides and guardians, allies and ancestors, thank you for being here with this exciting new deck. Thank you for your presence, and thank you for joining with me in all the magic that I do. I offer you fresh water. I offer you and this deck the fire of Azrael, that the spirit of divination and magic be awakened within it now. The shuffle. Here we go. Oops. That was disappointing. They come out in chunks. That's very odd for a US Games deck. Very odd. That was a little bit better, but they still just kind of want to go in chunks instead of individually when you run your thumb across them. Maybe that little lip that I was talking about. All right, let's do an experiment. Is the lip on both sides of the card? All right, I'm going to turn them upside down and try, because it seems to only be on one side. It makes a difference. Wow. I mean, profound difference. So there's that little lip here, and when you shuffle them, this way, they don't quite work, but if you riffle them face up, watch again. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. All right, and then I'm going to have to try it the other way again just to convince myself. All right, let's try it this way again. See if they've learned a lesson. Nope. Fascinating. All right. So, for a reading today, let's look at the ones in here, the spreads. Past, present, future, present situation, possibilities, course of action, love, professional life, environment, what I want, what I need, how to improve. What I want, what I need, how to improve. I like that. Let's do this reading for the collective with that spread in mind. So collectively, what we want, what we need, and how we improve. Okay, so please, my guides, my gang, Jessica, Lloyd, what do we need? What do we need? What we want? How can we improve? Where we are right now in our country, in our world, in our culture. There's the first one, what we need. Change. Which one came up first? Was it need or want? What I want, change. What I need, to banish a curse. How can we improve? Concealment. All right, we may have to go farther than 3 cards. So what do we want? We want change. When do we want it? Now. It's already happening, so. New experiences will bring excitement to your life. You will be taking a risk or unknown step forward, but listen to your intuition and follow the process of change. The chameleon feels no need to rush. The best opportunity lies ahead, waiting for you. Don't fear making mistakes because they present opportunities to grow and learn something new. Acknowledge that it's a time of progress and don't waste your energy fighting this move. Well, if it's in the category of what we want, we're not going to fight it. The seed of life behind the chameleon represents the unity of all aspects of life, so this geometric pattern. This change will bring cumulative fulfillment. Be ready to embrace the unknown and enjoy the adventure ahead of you. And then I'll read the Talisman power part. Use this card when you are ready to step out of your comfort zone, when you are in a new environment and you need to adapt smoothly. In a situation where you feel the fear of change rising, envision the chameleon changing its color. Assign different colors to the various energy or emotions you want to channel, and with time, remembering those colors will help you embrace that particular energy. I am adaptable. Okay, so what we want is we want change, and that is absolutely, it totally rings true. We want, I think most of the people who watch this channel anyway, we want to live in a world that's fair. We want to live in a world that shares resources. that has reverence, or at least respect, for the earth, the maker of those resources. And what we need in order for that change to happen is we need to banish a curse. This card can symbolize unfair treatment towards you. A person who has a strong pardon me. A person who has a strong influence in your life has mistreated you or fails to see your point of view. The actions of others speak for their misalignment, not yours. And you have the power to choose how that impacts you. Your worth does not change based on other people's state of mind. Let's hear that again. Your worth does not change based on other people's state of mind. The pain or misunderstandings can disappear if you decide not to internalize the negativity. Dwelling over what has been said means reliving the hurtful emotion and letting it control your actions. It's time to take a step back and allow the new positive energy to embrace you. Think of what you can learn from this experience and know that karma has your back. Now, how interesting that in that entire thing that I just read, the word curse does not show up once. And I was wondering when I did the flip through and came to this, and it's like, okay, curses can kind of bring up that whole superstition mindset. There are the scam artists out there calling themselves psychics and readers and healers and things, that people will go and have a reading, and the reading will be, oh, someone has put a curse on your family, and pay me $400 and I will lift that curse. It's a well-known scam. So when I saw that, it was like, are we going to go into, but when she talks about toxic positivity versus genuine positivity, I don't think she's going to lead us in a way towards superstition. So I'm glad to see that she doesn't talk about curses. So we have to really define curse for ourselves. But what she's saying here, that when other people are putting negativity towards us, like it's a curse, we have a choice about whether we internalize that, whether we accept that negativity coming at us. And when it talks about your worth is an internal, inherent thing. It's not an external. It is not to be externally judged ever. Ever. You got it? So let's read the talisman power. So what banishing a curse is to acknowledge where perhaps we have taken in and internalized other people's judgments of us. We've taken them in as our own. And so, a curse depends on us accepting it. Wow. Use this card when you feel like you need extra help removing the bad energy lingering around you. Focus on the wheel in the center of the card. Does it say anything? No. It represents the power of transformation. The swords have locked it in place, and the wheel cannot move. Envision pulling each blade out and turning the wheel clockwise. The 4 snakes are untangling their bodies and are set free. The wheel is now moving, and the blossom in the center can draw the nourishing energy it needs. The curse is lifted. The affirmation is, I am honest and worthy. I really love the way she's framing the whole thing of curse as just there's somebody being seriously negative around us, and someone their shit has stuck to us and we need to clean it off. I love the image of removing these swords and untangling the snakes so the wheel can turn again. Now, as far as the context of the reading, we're stuck. The wheels of government, the wheels of justice are stuck because of the malfeasance, because of the negativity, the maleficence, the harmful energy that has been brought by the far right politically, globally. And so we need to start extracting these swords and getting that wheel turning again to banish this curse. So one of the clear messages I'm getting intuitively is that there's coming a time when, I mean, certainly these people need to be voted out of power or removed from it by indictment or something like that, you know. But we can help ourselves by not focusing on their rhetoric. Their rhetoric is aimed at riling us up and distracting us, keeping us in anger and negativity. Okay? So, what we do when they are throwing out their distractions is just ignore that and keep going in the direction we need to go to correct things. Now, how can we improve, I think was the last one, right? How to improve concealment. You've taught yourself how to be strong, how to be a go-getter, and how to protect yourself. You've conquered obstacles because you know where you stand, and hiding behind a mask can feel safe. When you conceal your true identity and don't let people fully know you, they can't hurt you. The glamorously painted faces look very appealing and provide a sense of shelter. However, if you keep avoiding connecting on a deeper level, it can leave you feeling vulnerable and alone. Commit to making choices that are better for your unique essence and purpose. Okay. So it talks about how concealment can be a protective thing. I think I'm going to actually take a hit on this, because it's talking about how concealment like that and masking can protect us when we need it, but that there are times that we have to remove that mask in order to let our true self be seen, or we don't get to, deep intimacy. We can't connect on a deeper level. And so we'll end up feeling alone. So concealment can be the choice to avoid connection. All right, Talisman power. Use this card when you want to unmask a certain aspect of your life. If you need to reveal your truth, when you want to unmask. Okay. If you need to reveal your true feelings, or when you need to dig beneath the surface of a situation that has left you unsure of yourself. Imagine carrying the mask for a little while and then envision yourself removing it. At first, this may be frightening and may make you feel exposed and vulnerable, but you will learn to stay stronger and forthright with practice. Try writing down on a piece of paper something positive that people don't know about you. The affirmation is, I am true to myself. Now, I do have a complaint here, because the meaning that she has written says that this talisman is not about concealment. It's not a talisman that you would use to conceal yourself. It is a talisman about unconcealing, about revealing yourself. So that's a little confusing. I think somebody that's just looking and going, concealment, ooh, I need to be invisible in this particular thing, and they make a talisman for it, but the talisman is about, I'm going to let my true self show. That's not really good. I wish this would have been revealing or revelation or unmasking or something like that. And I am going to take one more here. Divine guidance. Okay, so how we can improve is by revealing ourselves to the divine, revealing the divine part of ourselves, and we will read this one too. It's best to watch out for a sign before moving forward. You are ready to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, but don't decide to embrace any one aspect of your life just yet. Wait for some more information to emerge before making that choice. This card can also mean that it's best to use your intuition to make the final call rather than your rational mind. Try to read the signs carefully and trust your instincts. Although it may be frustrating to wait, proceeding when the time is right will be much more rewarding. Use this card when you feel at a crossroad or when you need a sign. Self-doubt can be overpowering, but waiting for the right time is necessary at this juncture. The frog stays still before getting ready to re-energize. Imagine being the frog and patiently waiting for the right moment. If waiting feels hard, try focusing your attention on all the sounds in nature the frog could be hearing. I am patient. So divine guidance is about patience. So there are layers. These cards themselves kind of wear a mask. So how can we improve to connect more deeply with the divine, to allow our full selves to be revealed so that we can deeply connect with the divine, and then to be more conscious of the way we are trying to be led. They are trying to lead us. All right. Listen to your inner voice. Meditate, pray, do your ritual so that you can receive that divine guidance. But it's time to be patient, and also, be patient and decide when to reveal yourself and how much. Okay. Well, you guys, I dig this deck. It's different. I always like something different, and this deck is certainly unique. It's not the usual, oracle decks with, with the elements or with, whatever. So, what do you think? Are you inclined to buy this deck now? Did you already get yours? If you did, let me know what you're thinking of it. I'm certainly going to do some of the tracing, trace some of these talismans, as much as I think, I just want to save it so the deck is always whole. No, I'm going to trace some of these talismans. I am going to read through the whole thing in the beginning. All of the sections listed in the contents are only little parts of a page, a paragraph or two. So there's not a whole lot of reading that you need to do to really get in and use this deck. But yeah, I like it. Thank you, US Games, for something new and interesting. Again, let me know what you think below. And if you would like me to read for you on an unboxing, hit that Amazon wish list down below and pick a deck out for me. Send me a question if you'd like, and I will read for you on that question. The ones that I've done so far, the recipients of the readings have been very pleased with the accuracy. I like to read blind, I think, most of all, because I am such an empath, even when I'm sitting with a person and reading, so I'm constantly being pulled by what they're feeling, and it's hard to detach. But when I do a reading blind, I just have a question in front of me, I don't have the person there, then it's raw intuition, and I'm really reading the cards, and they work really well. So give me the opportunity to do that for you. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out in the slow zone here. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm dropping things. It's usually Monday, Friday, and then Wednesday's live stream. I will see you one of those other times, and until I do, this is Luna. Blessed be.